We're glad you're with us today. It's a dangerous trend that we've been seeing more of lately. People being attacked by dogs. Dr. Butch Schroyer with the Animal Care Clinic is here with some information about aggression in dogs. Thank you very much, and what an important topic to talk about.
Well, I thought with this incident we just had where the little girl was hurt the other day by a dog attack, it made a good sense for us to sit down and spend some time on that. And the insurance companies have reported quadrupling of claims in the last 5 years for dog bites. Yeah, so it's out there, but we live very closely in contact with our dogs. Our dogs no longer live out on the back porch in the barn. Most of us have our dogs even sleeping in bed with us. So with that closer contact, there's an increased risk of having an adverse reaction occur in the form of a bite.
How do you tell if a dog's going to be aggressive? Are there some signs to look for?
Yeah, there are some signs, and most dogs that we grow up with, we know their attitudes. It's just like knowing what your brother and sister are thinking without them saying it. You begin to read an ear pinned back, a tail tucked. You know, they're baring their teeth, they're growling at you. Those things, maybe we better be cautious approaching the dog. There are very few dogs that are simply going to just jump and bite you for no reason. Most of them have some degree of provocation. Somebody's pulling on their ear, pulling on their tail, and that's where children get in trouble. They don't understand to read the dog's trying to get away from them, and yet they continue to pursue. So when we look at them, look at their body language. Ears back, growling, grumbling, barred teeth. Those say be aware, stay away.
And don't ignore those issues.
Right.
Now, a lot of times it happens so quickly. What do you do then? Do you get in the middle of it? What do you do?
Well, when something happens, one is the only place the dog's really going to hurt you is with their mouth, their teeth. And so you want to take a foreign object, get it between you and the dog. Clipboard, a stick, a broom, a board, anything, a pillow, anything that the dog can go to as opposed to coming to you. If you were to try to strike with your hand, they may grab your hand. If you try to kick them, they grab your foot. If they throw you off balance, then all of a sudden you're on the ground on their territory instead of being able to stand above them.
I'm sure there can be legal ramifications if a dog attacks like that. So what do you do if you start seeing this aggression?
Well, certainly if you start seeing problems, get with your veterinarian, make sure there's not a medical problem causing it. Sometimes they can have a brain tumor, they could have hormonal imbalances. So sometimes they got a medical issue. The other time they just need some good solid training. Get with your trainer, do some good basic obedience work where you can learn to control the dog, call them to you, put them on a sit, a down, or a stay command. Basically put them on a timeout.
And really keep up with that training.
Consistently. You can't train them once and be trained forever. You have to practice.
You can always get good information at the Animal Care Clinic. You're located out at Palomar Center Drive, and there's the telephone number also up on the screen. Butch, thank you very much.
No problem.
Always glad to have you here.